Hi, I'm Richard from ITS TV, and this is the Makita HR2630, which is a 3-mode SDS Plus rotary hammer drill. I'll come on to the 3 modes in a minute, but as you can see, it is a mains machine that runs off either 110 or 240 volts. And let's start from the bottom. So it's got a nice soft rubberized grip there on the handle with an intelligent trigger, so the harder you pull that back, the faster it's going to go. We've got a lock-off switch there as well, so you can lock your trigger off during continuous work. Forward and reverse mode, that's got a switch on both sides, so you can use either your thumb or your index finger, regardless of what handed you are. We've got your conventional trigger grip, or obviously on an SDS, more conventional to have your grip placed up here right at the rear of the machine to give you a little bit more control, and obviously it's far better dealing with the vibrations. Over to the front, we've got our SDS Plus bit holder, which is very, very easy to use. Obviously, if you've got an SDS Plus bit, just insert that, find the lock-off point, push in your bit, and you're ready to go. To remove bits, again, nice and simple, pull back the collar, pull your bit out, and that's that. Of course, we've also got a handy side handle, which can be loosened and put in whatever position you want, right-handed, left-handed, any position in 360-degree wheel, easy to tighten, and of course we've also got a depth stop that can be attached to that handle. So I mentioned 3 mode earlier. The 3 modes are represented here on our dial. We've got our rotary only, which is for when you're just purely drilling into wood or into metal. You just need that rotation action. You have it over there. If I take that all the way around the other side, we've got our hammer action, represented by our hammer here on the dial. Now that is solely our in and out action, so that's perfect for if you're going to be chiseling, then that's all you need. Or right there in the middle we have our rotary with hammer, which is when you need both rotation and the hammer mode, and that's for when you're going to be drilling into masonry. As the eagle-eyed amongst you may have seen, we've also got this dot here in the middle of our dial. I can put the dial towards that dot. What that does is it disengages the gears and allows me to then maneuver my chuck into the right angle. So if I've got a chisel bit in there and I'm going to be doing a certain amount of chiseling, I can put the chisel in the right angle and then lock it off back into hammer mode, meaning I don't need to contort myself in all sorts of funny angles when I'm working on a particular site. In terms of performance, it's a professional standard SDS drill. It can offer about 2.4 joules of impact energy and about 4,600 impacts per minute. So it packs one hell of a punch, particularly for an SDS of this size and this class. It's very, very impressive. 800 watt motor. Again, runs off either 110 volt or 240 volt. It is the Makita HR2630, available now from ITS.